Alright, so today I was mainly planning to do some polls because Larson finally left the banner up, so I can put him on the wish list. And I may as well put him here as well, I think. Although I wouldn't mind building up Nara again, but right now I'm a bit more interested. So let's see if I can get some copies of him. Yes.
Can a new soul be a...
I greet you with claws from...
Let's go, folks!
Oh,
the action's
Nicola.
about to kick off!
How many copies do I still need of her? I think I still need two to max her out, but let me see.
Huh?
Yeah,
Hold
I
up.
still need
Is
one more, so she can stay. And
With this sword, you shall be purged!
that's nice, Walka. Oh, not bad.
I just had a great idea for a new contraption. Keep those eyes peeled. Today, I'll show you my skills.
Do you need a fire started?
Let's pursue that victory. It's just up ahead.
Hi! Hi!
Not bad. No thanks.
Hi!
I greet you with claws...
Let's pursue that victory. It's just up ahead.
Hi!
Ha! One last strike!
I also kind of hope to get a Taurin, because he's like one copy away from M+, I think. Speaking of chains.
Hi! Hi!
Ha! One last...
The freezing wind howls tonight.
Carolina.
Candlelight. Hi!
Okay.
Do you need a fire started?
Ha! One last strike!
Hi!
Ha! One last strike!
Hi!
And I don't mind using up my invites right now because we've been having these events lately. I do mind this though, only getting one purple. Because we had these events lately that gives us where we can like buy extra events, extra invites I mean. Nothing too exciting because it's just invites it's just events that we had before, but the rewards are nice. Oh, actually I think I'm gonna buy these. Because maybe I get something nice from them. Then I can buy them. And I have free. Oh, a burial. Okay.
Time for fun and laughs.
Bringing chaos is a blast.
He's so cute. I think I got most of what I want from this as well, so I'm about done with this now. And also Crystal Clash, which is not my favorite event at all, but oh, there are these. The Stellar crystals are nice. Nothing too great, but okay. Oh,
Don't worry.
so
My
she's
flame
ready
burns
for
even
an
more
upgrade
beautifully
already.
now.
That means I should be able to get her to M+ soonish. Though I just spent a lot of a bunch of my currency to get her to M+, because I needed it for the Durst trials.
Whoa! For me? Thanks!
Sure. Oh, he's almost legendary.
I'm so... Even the candle's warmth can pierce through the winter cold. Even the candle's warmth can pierce through the winter cold.
And I could actually get her to Mythic now if I wanted, because I do have a chest where I could get her from, but I'm not sure if I want to do it right now or wait until I get more copies. Not like it makes a lot of difference whether I get her now or later, but it just feels more auspicious to keep it, to hold on to it, you know.
With this sword, you shall be purged!
Oh, I think that's slightly early. Only slightly so, but still.
Can a new soul be a
Keep those eyes peeled. Today...
The path back
Oh, there you go.
is illuminated only by rain.
That was the main one I wanted right now, after all.
One last strike!
And that's the Hugin for another upgrade as well. Not bad. Don't really care about Nero, but hey. So, at last, I get an M+ Torin on this account.
Power may make me more merciful. Little at least.
And it's got his Soul Pact unlocked. Torin signs a pact with the ally placed one tile behind him before a battle starts, agreeing to take 50% damage for them until the battle ends. When Torin receives a fatal blow, this ally sacrifices 85% of their current HP to save and heal Torin by 150% of this amount. After that, Torin no longer takes damage for this ally. Who knew there would be drawbacks to making pacts with an undead king hell-bent on vengeance? Anyway, I do have a few of these icons right now, so I may as well use it, and I don't think I need to level this, but The M plus is nice at least. I think the plus 10 is a bit useless, or not useless, but it's not great. But yeah.
Whoa! For me? Thanks!
And how many copies are she?
I'm awake
Oh,
and ready to
she's
stretch
pretty
these
close
legs.
to Mythic actually.
Who's there? Huh. It's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time.
Wonder if I'd be able to unlock this one today. Maybe not though, because it takes so long.
Don't worry. My flames will never hurt you.
Oh, and we got a new heroic trumpet.
I'll allow you to surrender. This was nothing.
That gave me some extra invites as well.
Ding dong. Surprise! Greetings to you.
With this sword, you shall be purged!
Who's there?
He's getting close to his upgrade as well. Complete side quests not completed. Wonder what kind of quest that is. And what happens if I do complete it? Will a game crash? Honeyed apologies. I mean, I bit my tongue pretty badly the other day, so I'm not sure how much reading I can handle right now, but I could try it. Right. Arguing attendance. The Everstill Manor isn't always peaceful, especially when Mr. Teapot and the floor attendant are in the middle of a heated argument. Step closer and find out what's going on. Sure, why not? Tell me, how hard is it to manage the art of supplies? It's such a simple job, yet you still keep messing it up. It is our duty to pay attention to his lordship's preferences and habits at all times. For example, he always reaches for brushes on his right while painting, so why did you put the brush stand on the left? As his lordship's longest-serving attendant, I handle far more tasks than you, and they're much more complicated, yet I've never made such careless mistakes. You could really learn a thing or two from me. But didn't you also buy tea his lordship hates last time? We had to serve it to Miss Volka and those guests just to get rid of it. That's a cute mental image, actually, like Volka and Ludovic drinking tea together. I actually thought of drawing that at some point, but we'll see. Wait a second. Those guest rooms us ready? Oh my, since when did you arrive? Excuse me for the poor hospitality. Please don't let what he said bother you. But I'm just telling the truth. You always sneak off the slack whenever his lordship steps in. I've seen it with my own eyes. What eyes? Who said I was slacking? I was working on perfecting my tea brewing technique. Also, I don't really see any eyes on that flower. That reminds me that when I was a kid, I would draw flowers with eyes, and I said something about how when they would go to sleep, they would take their eyes out, or they would take them off their face in order to sleep, but my grandma thought that was too morbid, so she didn't approve of that. Anyway. Even if my work is occasionally less than flawless, at least I don't lose or damage his lordship's art supplies like you. Do you have any idea how important the right tools are to an artist? And don't get me started on the countless times you failed to clean the brush holder or restock white paint on time. I haven't made such mistakes recently. Do I need to remind you about his lordship's favorite tea set you broke last month? I was trying to... forget it. In any case, a careless attendant like you is hardly fit to serve his lordship properly. From now on, it's better if I handle all the important tasks. That's not fair. I didn't do anything wrong. Don't fight over something so trivial. You are interrupting Ludovic's rest. Why do I care about his rest? Whatever. Oh no, esteemed guests, this is not a trivial matter. Allow me to present an idea, though I hesitate to impose. Would you care to experience our duties and decide for yourself who is more useful and capable? What do you say, Mr. Flower? I certainly don't mind. Must usefulness be the only standard? Maybe you're meant for more. As his lordship's attendant, isn't it all about being useful? Oh wait, that's the wrong one. As his lordship's attendant, isn't it all about being useful? I don't understand your logic. Anyway, please experience my work first. This way, please. This is where I prepare tea every day. The easiest task is arranging the tea sets, Please give it a try. Title: The Lonely Fisherman by Irene Blake. Wait, I think I read that before. There we go. Arranging tea sets may seem simple, but it actually requires great skill. For some reason, I don't really believe that arranging tea sets is usually like this, but okay. There we go. You've done a fantastic job. His Lordship would definitely approve of your skills. But of course, my work involves far more than just arranging tea sets. The process of preparing and brewing tea is an art in itself. Preheating, measuring, rinsing, steeping and pouring. Every single step matters. That sounds so complicated. You must be incredibly skilled. Thank you for the kind words. Besides tending to the tea, I'm also responsible for keeping the manor immaculate. Though the naturally wetted ruins are left as they are, His Lordship has always appreciated the beauty of time's touch. Looks like you've taken so much work here. You must be pretty busy. As His Lordship's most trusted creation, I take great pride in dedicating myself to these duties. After all, I am his favorite teapot. It's my duty to ensure everything is flawless. Do I need to try making tea too? Nah, seems like I'm done here, right? That's right. Thank you for taking the time to experience my work. Mr. Flower should be near the fountain if you're ready to see what he does. Let's head over now. Shippy can't wait to see what his work is like. Please wait a moment. Is something wrong? I'll be brewing a pot of tea shortly. If it's not too much trouble, would you mind bringing Mr. Flower here too? Oh, Mr. Teapot, are you trying to make up with him? Ahem. I prefer to think of it as showing some noble courtesy, just like His Lordship would. Anyway, please do come back for some tea later. Ah, a guest. Are you alright? I'm so sorry. I didn't expect you to arrive so soon. So, you've been holding back all this time. Mr. Teapot's words must have really upset you. It's okay. He's just trying to help me serve his lordship better. Handling his lordship's art supplies is important work. I don't want to let him down. Would you like to experience my job? Though I have to admit, I think Mr. Teapot's idea was a bit inconsiderate. It's the fairest way to judge. It's fun to experience your work. I see. Could you please sort through the art supplies and arrange them by type? Wow, thank you so much for your help. Everything is so much more organized now. You're very welcome. Ship is glad we could help. Organizing the art supplies sounded simple, but it turned out to be more time consuming than I thought. In my opinion, it was in fact quite simple. But I guess I shouldn't say that to Mr. Flower. Or say that out loud with Mr. Flower around. Your work seems pretty demanding too. If you say so. It's nothing, really. I only take care of the smaller tasks. Mr. Teapot has been by his lordship's side for years, so it's natural he handles the bigger responsibilities. Oh, please don't say that. For an artist like Ludovic, managing art supplies is no small task. That's why he entrusted it to someone he truly trusts. You. Exactly. You must be important to Ludovic if he took the time to enchant you. Maybe it's because I'm an everbloom planted by his lordship's parents, and that gives me a special place in his heart. Or maybe his lordship just needed an attendant and chose me because I was there. Let's switch the topic, shall we? By the way, would you like to join us for tea with Mr. Teapot? He specifically asked us to invite you. Mr. Teapot invited me? For tea? Then I must not upset him. I'll go with you. The tea is ready. Everyone, please, enjoy the tea. Ahem, Mr. Flower, I specifically used the tea leaves you picked. Oh, you meant those with the petals. You mean those with petals? Mr. Teapot, is this your way of saying sorry? Please, don't make fun of me. Please drink up before it gets cold. The flavor will fade if you wait too long. Good point. Ship is just getting thirsty. What is it? Swallow the tea first, then talk. Shippy, what's wrong? Spit it out already. Magister, this tea is so bitter. Huh? How's that possible? I brewed this myself. It can't possibly be bitter. Hold on, let me taste it. See? Shippy wasn't lying. This is strange. Everything was perfect. The water temperature, each step, and the tea leaves. Did I overlook something or make a mistake? Miss, could you please brew a pot of tea to help figure this out? Don't worry, I'll help guide you through it. Tea brewing guidelines. Begin by adding His Lordship's favorite snowmelt leaves. Then delicately place dried petals within. Conclude by pouring hot water into the teapot. When the rising steam softens to but a single elegant wisp, the tea is ready to grace your palate. You follow Mr. Teapot's step and brew a fresh pot of tea. Special flower tea. Flower tea brewed according to Mr. Teapot's exclusive recipe. Normally, the flavor shouldn't be only bitter. You're doing exactly right. That's how tea is made. But it tastes exactly the same. No fragrance, just bitterness. This is very odd. The issue isn't with the steps. Could it be the tea leaves? The tea leaves I picked should be alright. Especially since I used the ones he picked just a couple of days ago. They should be fine. A couple of days ago? I must find out why this tea is bitter. I can't let His Lordship drink this. Please excuse me for a moment, dear guests. I'll brew another pot with the tea His Lordship usually drinks. Mr. Teapot brews another pot with his usual tea leaves. Finally! No bitterness in this tea. It looks like the issue really was the tea leaves. But the petals and tea leaves were handpicked by Mr. Flower. How could they be bitter? What do you have to say now, huh? Now that I think about it, not only did you harvest those petals, but it was also your idea to add them to tea leaves. His Lordship even praised you for that. Has His Lordship's favor gone to your head? Do you think you can replace me now? Wait, Mr. Teapot, are you accusing Mr. Flower? I didn't do anything. Please forgive my rudeness, but as someone who has been with His Lordship the longest, I need to get to the bottom of this. These petals and tea leaves were harvested by Mr. Flower. Besides him and me, no one else had access to them, so there's no chance anyone else could have tampered with them. Mr. Flower, could you explain why you always linger near the tea storage area after you return from picking leaves? Were you trying to get me in trouble with His Lordship by making me mess up the tea? I didn't. Wait, Mr. Flower, don't just run away. Mr. Teapot, you can't just accuse Mr. Flower without any proof. I didn't expect him to run off. I just wanted to figure out what happened. We need to go after him, quickly. Magister is right. Let's find Mr. Flower first. Oh no, he's gone outside the manor. He won't run off too far. Sure. What do I do here? There he is. Some monsters are trying to hurt him. We have to protect him.
Every sword is a witness.
Thank you for coming to see me. Mr. Flower, are you alright? I'm fine. I'm so sorry for making everyone worry. Phew, I'm just glad you're safe. It seems like Mr. Teapot really cares about you. He was the fastest to run here. Yeah, Mr. Teapot was so fast. His face turned bright red. It's like he was boiling with concern. Thank you, Mr. Teapot. Why are you thanking me? I should be the one apologizing. I shouldn't have been so mean to you earlier. After all, preserving the tea leaves is my job, and if they turn bitter, it's on me. No, it's not your fault. I just remembered. I never got around to honey preserving the petals I picked a few days ago. Honey? That's right. Only honey preserved petals can be used for tea. Honey locks in the fragrance and removes the bitterness. I just remembered. Sorry, it's all my fault. That explains everything. No wonder the tea tastes so bitter. But I've never done anything like that before. Why didn't the previous batches of tea taste bitter? That's because every time I picked the petals, I would soak them in honey right away and store them with tea leaves by the next morning. But a few days ago, when I returned to the manor, his lordship asked me to find some missing paint. After that, I completely forgot about the petals. So this is why I always see you hanging around the tea storing area. Yes, and this is the first time I forgot. I'm sorry, Mr. Teapot. It seems Mr. Flower has been doing a lot more work behind the scenes than we realized. I finally understand why his lordship chose you. What do you mean by that? What I mean is, you're not completely without merit. Oh, that's quite a compliment, Mr. Teapot. Have you always been this mean? Well, when it comes to his lordship and distinguished guests, I always try to maintain my composure and behave nicely. It's dangerous to be out here. We should head back to the manor right away. Let me check the time. Oh my, it's already tea time. Mr. Flower, this is your chance to shine. You want me to prepare the afternoon tea? And don't forget to honey preserve those bitter petals. Of course. Thank you, Mr. Teapot. Side quest complete. Honeyed apologies. It took a cup of bitter tea for Mr. Teapot to realize just how much the quiet flower attendant has been doing behind the scenes, making him just as important. I'm curious if this unlocks any new quests. Oh, it does. And I get a tile from it. Oh my. Drowning teapot, ever still manner dawn. You heard a splash in the water this morning. Could it be a big fish? Try and catch it. Oh, my tile. Okay. Maybe after this I will change it, because isn't this the right spot? Come on. Why can I not fish? Oh no, I guess I can't do it. Maybe if I try going outside of the area. Oh, how close is this? Still got a while to wait for that one. Hey, time to do some fishing at dawn. A soaked teapot, smooth and sturdy with such an odd shape. Is this a new species? Hold on, it's a teapot? Oh, hello there. Achoo! The water's freezing. Oh, it's you, Viscount Ludwig's esteemed guest. Thank you for coming to my rescue. I was sinking with my head filled with water before you showed up. Luckily, your hook caught me on my handle. Your head's always like that. Actually, I only keep hot water in my head. Making tea with cold water is rude, just as the Earl put it. Can you even make tea with cold water? Because I think you need hot water for the tea to, like, actually soak, you know? Anyway. Just speaking from the experience of accidentally putting cold water in the tea. I can't stand cold water at all. Can you believe I almost froze to death just now? How did you end up in the pond in the first place? I was walking around, deciding the tea to make for his lordship tomorrow. Maybe I stepped on some moss and slipped right into the pond. It was such a careless and unbecoming act. Thankfully, I'm still in one piece. I'm his lordship's favorite teapot, you know? Oh, that was a short one. Okay. What secrets stir beneath the water's surface? Let's see if I can do something with this title. Drowned. Drowned ducky. Drowned fishmonger. Oh, this would be even better if my name was Bang. Anyway, what's this? Did I get any new quests? No. Yeah, I don't think I feel like talking to the dwarves right now. Let's see if I can.
By the title of the swordsman.
Ah, a familiar battlefield.
This was nothing.
Complete season side quest. Spring expansion. So it's like a, does that mean it's like a longer, like, oh, an expansion? Kind of suggests that it's like something a bit bigger than just a normal side quest. That could be interesting. Complete season side quest, long awaited reunion. Land of Blessing. I don't think I have any of these unlocked right now. Of course, I think there are some that I need to, like some that I only unlock after completing other side quests, so eventually I will have to do all of them. This one I kinda already did, so that's the one with Gerda. I don't necessarily want to do it right now because it's a bit much to do, especially when I already did it earlier. But eventually we'll have to get it done. So I wonder when we get like the reputation quests, assuming there will be any for this season, or if they're like planning something different this time, because let's face it, those reputation quests are a bit repetitive, so if they like come up with something different to do, then I wouldn't necessarily mind that. But it's kind of funny that there seems to be a few quests that they are planning, but it seems like they didn't even finish them yet or something. Alright. I did also get an extra
Mystery is
copy
the
of
most beautiful thing a girl could wear. Excellent. A wise investment, as you'll soon see. Excellent. A wise investment, as you'll soon see.
Yay. Of course, Tuala feels not quite as useful right now as she has in the past, but I'm sure I can make use of her in Supreme Arena at least. But of course, as this
It's not time for my eternal slumber.
this one's most exciting right now, so yeah. Goodbye, Torin.